Non-stop, baby, non-stop. You hear me? Me and my daughters just had the best time running in our beautiful neighborhood. We did this mystery speed run, and at the end, when it was over, I said, Ember, we're gonna run non-stop all the way into home and listening to the Drake song non-stop. And guys, that's gonna be me. I want to live my life going non-stop for God, to tell you this great news that God is intimately involved in our lives. Oh my goodness, guys. So I have a quarantine buddy, and we've been talking every day, and we've just been venting out some issues that we're going through with each other and making each other stronger, making each other better. So it was last night, we talked pretty late. We didn't get to talk till pretty late. And I reminded her that God is what God told us back in January about Bob Marley's redemption song, that he's trying to free us from mental slavery. And I said, we still haven't gotten that lesson. Like, we still have these things going on our head that are making us a slave, and we need to get rid of them. So that was late last night, and this morning I had to take care of a situation that came up. And while I was on the phone, I was just thinking, having a little time with God. And I said, let me look up Rob Bell, because Rob Bell is like one of my spiritual guys, and he gives me good advice. So I said, let me look up Rob Bell. So I put in my email, search for Rob Bell. So look for some of my old posts with Rob Bell. Turns out on the top of that feed was this post from January where I wrote about her and me and this God wink about mental slavery and the same Bob Marley song that he's trying to free us from mental slavery. So guys, that was no coincidence. That's God coming through and saying, this is still an issue for you guys and I need you guys to work on. And he didn't just stop with that coming up. I don't even know how Rob Bell ended up in that, but he also revealed himself to the picture that I just happened to use for that post from back in January, guys. I was wearing Beyonce's Ivy Park shirt. And this morning I woke up, and because my daughter Amber said she was gonna come, Julie said, I said, I'm gonna make this running this morning an occasion. Let me get my Beyonce shirt on. And so I'm looking at the old post from January. I'm in the picture with the Ivy Park shirt, the same shirt that's in the picture. So guys, the wink doesn't get any clearer than that from God. He's saying, Nick, I need you to get rid of all these crazy thoughts you come in here with. It's making you crazy and it's keeping you from being the person I'm calling you to be. Honestly, guys, that's what God is doing. He's just revealing to me and my friend where we're going wrong and some areas that we need to improve, especially in this area of mental slavery. I had a great talk with my son in Nigeria today, and I said, Emmy, what you taught me, your mom still hasn't learned. Because one day I asked him, who's your worst enemy? And he said, he's his own worst enemy. And right now, guys, that's me. I'm my own worst enemies when I let these thoughts just get me and depress me, and I let them drag me down. And God is telling me, Nick, you gotta get rid of those thoughts. You gotta step up here. And so guys, let me tell you, God used that post and that Beyonce Ivy Park shirt to come and sit with me this morning and have a personal conversation with me to let me know he's standing with me. Because that was what the post said at the end, the post from January. He said, I'm walking beside you. So right now I'm going through this fasting with the Muslims for Ramadan, and God is just revealing his presence with me, guys. Say, Nick, I'm walking with you. I'm standing beside you. No matter what you go through, I'm with you. And even yesterday, I watched an old video about the verse that showed up for my birthday, that God is saying to me, I bless and keep you. And as I'm watching the video about him telling me he's blessing and keeping, I had my phone and I was reading through a meditation book, and I looked down at the meditation book and it said, I bless and keep you. So I don't think it gets any clearer than that, guys. God is with us. I want you to know that he's intimately involved in our lives. We're not going through lives alone. I want us thinking the best thoughts, expecting the best from him. Our God is great. No matter what the economy of the world looks like and all the gloominess in the world, guys, let's keep our eyes fixed on God. That's the message, that he's walking with us. There's no challenge that we can go through without him. We just have to learn to listen to his voice. When that voice told me this morning, put on your Ivy League shirt, Nick. Enjoy this Ivy Park shirt. My director just corrected me. Put on your Ivy Park shirt. This run with your daughters is a grand occasion. Let me tell you, they made the honors, the National Honor Society in America. That's the people, the daughters that God is helping me to raise. So I have no reason to be thinking these sad, crazy, depressing thoughts. I have a great life. And it's just for me to wake up and realize it and not. So a couple big important lessons though, guys. First of all, we must not let the weeds in our life overshadow the wheat. I have so much wheat going on, guys. So many great things that God is doing for me. Like the girls in the National Honor Society. My girls are doing big things. So I have all of this great stuff, healthy, happy family. But I was focusing on the weeds of my life, all the negative junk. So guys, God is saying, no, let's focus on the wheat. And we all have so much wheat. And another huge lesson he's teaching me to teach you guys is patience. And have some patience. Love is patient, guys. We gotta be patient with everyone, including ourselves, who's taken all these years to get rid of mental slavery. But no problem. That's one of the things that's really working for me, guys, patience. And God is the one teaching me patience, that when my human love runs out, the divine love comes through me, and he gives me the strength to keep going. Say, come on, I'm with you, we can do this. So guys, I don't want you missing out on this relationship with God. And I want us really waking up, spending time every day with him, asking him to help us with his patience and all this focusing on the weed instead of the weeds and the mental slavery and all the issues that we have going on in our lives. I still haven't had any sweets. I'm proud of myself. I'm sticking to that. And I'm getting more focused, more disciplined, more hardworking. So go me. I'm going nonstop for God. And I want to tell you guys not to miss out, please, on the best life with him. Sometimes it goes like this, but no problem, because we know that he's walking beside us. We're not handling problems alone. A big challenge I have right now, I know I'm going to do my best with it. And guess what? I'm going to leave the rest with God. While I do my work in the physical realm, I know that God is at work in the spiritual realm. Okay, guys? So we're not going alone. We don't have to look at the natural world and what's going on. We're in the spiritual realm, baby. We're rolling with the King of Kings. So let's show up no matter what anybody else is doing. Let's show up as the baddest people that God would have us to be. Being the best wives, the best mothers, the best husbands, the best daughters, the best everything, the best friends. Just reflecting God and his love to everyone around us.